Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, gets good news, Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, gets bad news for GH, and Anna Devanes, Finola Hughes, got lots of questions for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. At Pentonville, Alexis gets good news from Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, based on the gun placed in the PCPD parking garage amidst a bomb scare. It appears to be the same make and model of gun that Alexis retrieved from Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, purse, but the question is it the same gun? If it were to have been a reproduction, then no one's requested bullets from Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, to match it against. It's likely not a reproduction because no one who would want to help exonerate either Alexis or Sonny would likely go to all that trouble and create a bomb scare at the PCPD. Besides, what would exonerate Alexis would be the bullets from John, Jagger, Cates, Adam J. Harrington, not matching. Martin tells Alexis she should be out by the end of the day. A process server shows up at GH, and she comes bearing bad news to head nurse Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, in the form of a subpoena. She says the subpoena is regarding Heather Weber, Allie Mills. If someone is suing the hospital for rigging Heather's post-surgery blood tests, it has to be Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. Who else could it be? Well, that's not going to score Rick any brownie points with Elizabeth, but she's given him no hope of reconciliation with him anyway. It sounds like both Alexis and her roommate at Pentonville Prison might be going home. General Hospital spoilers, Ava Jerome has an unpleasant run-in. It appears that Ava Jerome, Maura West, is at work at her art gallery. When she has an unpleasant run-in with someone, she asks them, is there a reason for this visit? Might someone be there to arrest Ava for suspicion of Jagger's murder, since they had a now obvious connection? Or might this be about some other issue, perhaps about her dealings with Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, a few days back? Ava had covered for Portia when she got into a discussion with Rick about someone possibly tampering with Heather's blood tests. So now that the hospital has received a subpoena, is Portia confronting Ava? It looks like Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, is with Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, somewhere at GH. He asks her if she trusts their father enough to do what he's asking her to do. Christina was getting ready to confess to Jagger's murder to Anna, to keep Alexis from going to prison permanently, and Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, stopped her. Dante is probably trying to also make sure that Christina doesn't try to confess to something she didn't do to protect her parents. At the PCPD, Anna bursts into the interrogation room with lots of questions for Carly. The first question she has is if she wants to change her statement about the night Agent Cates was killed. The apparent gun being delivered that Alexis threw in the river may exonerate Alexis, but not Sonny, and Anna's still suspicious of him. Perhaps by this time Martin has turned in the photos his PI Elaine, Judy Kane, took of her and Jack Brennan, Charles Measure. Carly looks serious but composed, and she's likely not changing her story even though she knows that she was tailed. She's not putting herself in danger of being put in prison along with Sonny.